After meeting with the mayor a number of times, she's very adamant about she wants this to be a very vibrant, cutting edge community, right? And I know a wireless network goes a long way to do that. She wants to obviously portray a positive image, progressive. She wants to attract the youth movement, kids coming out of college, kids living in college to come and live in South Euclid who are, maybe at Case or John Carroll. She really wants to promote the city and show it as an up-and-coming city and attracting the youth. And this goes a long way. Steve and I have talked to a number of cities where they get a lot of feedback from residents, younger residents moving in, and they actually are looking for wireless networks in public areas.
Yeah, they make choices of where they're going to live based on, is there wireless?
See, I think I would be a perfect example. Someone go to the park with their grandchildren and have my laptop because I have to get some stuff done and I need that access. Or a student that wants to enjoy the park. You got people that just want to be outside.
Yeah, but if you're going to a park to be outside, and this is the conversation that we've had in the city of Cleveland, is if you're going outside for recreational parks, not the downtown parks where people visit for lunch. If you're going to the park for recreation, you're not bringing your laptop, you're recreating. If you're going to a playground and watching your kids or your grandkids, a lot of the folks in the parks are getting ticked off because parents are bringing their kids to the park and sitting on the laptops and not watching their kids.
But that's the thing. People are
which
doing
is fine.
it.
But that's the dilemma and the conversation that's going on is are you going to recreate or are you going to bring your laptop, to see, is that what we want to encourage? I'm not saying either one way or the other.
I think you need to look at it and providing the opportunity. Okay, if you go to you go to Phoenix Coffee, you go to all these places. People are there having a cup of coffee and they're sitting down and they're reading their book or they're doing their thing on the PC, okay, on the laptop. I can see the same thing. I can see the same thing going on at parks. Okay, they're inclement weather. Inclement weather now. I doubt that people are going to sit there.
No, I think it's a tool to put people in the parks, which makes parks safer. That's one of the reasons. I just wondered.
Well, my thing is, I look at it and I go, okay, the community center makes perfect sense to me. Okay, I have the difficult time wrapping my mind around somebody going to Quarry Park and the dog park with their PC wanting wireless access.
Well, let me explain.
Okay, go ahead.
Having spent a lot of time in the parks this past summer with baseball and the splash park, let's take the splash park. You've got a mom there. You don't have to worry about a child necessarily, other than maybe slipping and bumping their head. Right? Yeah, right. But no drowning. So a mom is sitting there, maybe doing some work, as Councilwoman Gray mentioned. You're sitting out there with your grandkid or your kid. You're doing work. At the baseball game, folks are sitting there. They're watching the kids. They're checking. They're texting. They're looking at the internet via their cell phones, looking at the Indian scores or what's going elsewhere, and just doing some work. Think of the kids who may be under one of the pavilions, just sitting there. That they're using the park. One of them may have an internet that may be downloading music, because they use the computers also for their music to transport their music as well. Watch a DVD. So it's a whole lot of usage that goes on in the park that could go on if those things were available. And you're over at the swimming pool, you're reading a book, you're sitting there, you have your laptop with you, you do a few things, I gotta send an email to someone. You knock out an email to Councilman Hardigan, says the pool has too much chlorine, do something about it.